My name is Arturo Cano, and today I'm going to show you all about parking meters. And a parking meter, they've been around since the 1930s, and usually you have a single meter or a double meter. But today I'm going to show you how to do a single meter because it's not that heavy as it is as a double meter. But to start off, you have to have a pole, cut out a pole to about 36 inches. And the reason you want a 36-inch pole is all about ADA. You want to be able to have people in a wheelchair or handicap accessible to be able to also use this, and plus it's mandated by the guidelines. And the first thing is, when you install a pole, you want to drill a hole here at the bottom. The reason you put a hole in there is because when it rains, the water seeps in here. And during these hard winter times, the water expands when it freezes, which it can cause the meter to pop up. And you want to protect your investment, so you would need to have a hole at the bottom. And here are the ingredients of installing a meter. First, of course, you got the meter. You have these three things called feet. And these feet are held together by a simple rubber band. This holds your meter in place in all cities. So you put the rubber band around these three things here. And that holds your meter together. And this rubber band, and you grab this meter, you put it in the hole, like so, and I'm going to turn it so you can see it. And these are specialized keys right here, which would open this. This is called the vault door. Would open this, and in there, bottom, you have a set screw in there. What you do is you would use a wrench, like so. You can get the extension. You would use this. You get it in the bolt, and you're gonna tighten it. And what that does is it expands those three legs to keep it hold in the pipe. So now, okay, it's tight now. The next step is you have what is called a can. This can here actually is a can that holds your money. You put the can in place. There's two teeth at the bottom and top in here, and you slide this in here like so, which closes the door. But then you still have to have something that actually going to accept the coins. So what you have here next is called a mech. The brains, pretty much. So I put a key in the back of this, and I open this up, and this right here is what actually accepts your money. This is a 2-hour meter, which for each nickel gives you 6 minutes, for each quarter gives you 30 minutes. So for 2 hours you would have to have $1. So, and before we can actually install this meter, we want to make sure that we don't have any problems with it. So we're going to install a brand new battery in there. Okay, take the battery off, put a new one on. We want to make sure that this meter will work during all conditions. And the batteries are replaced during the winter and during spring. We replace them right before winter because the cold weather seems to run down these batteries. So when springtime comes, they're already wore down a lot. So right now, the meter says dead. I'm going to reset this meter right here, reset it. It's going through its process. Now, this meter tells me that the volt on the battery is 9.5, which tells you it's pretty fairly new. So I'm going to just slide this meter in here, like so. And it slides in perfectly. I'm going to lock it in its place. And this is what it actually looks, what it seems to be like in the inside. This is the motherboard. This is the coin track mechanism. The coins go in here and come out here, and it reads it. It can tell what kind of quarter it is or what kind of currency it is. So now to see if it works, which of course is going to work, well, you also, when you put the meter, you have to put the hours of operation. And of course, if you're here in Knoxville, if this meter is malfunctioning, you want to call 311 so we can repair it, because we don't know if meter is broken down unless somebody tells us, like a citizen or somebody visiting. So I'm going to put a quarter in this place, 30 minutes. Of course, the nickel tells me it's going to give me 6 minutes, so it does. And it says for each dime, it's going to give me 12 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put a dime there because I want to make sure that dimes, nickels, and quarters are working properly. Now I'm up at 40 minutes, so I'm going to keep on adding it up. Okay, I'm at 2 hours now, so I'm set to go. I'm good. I'm at 2 hours, and that money, like I said, the money goes in there, and this is a special key for just this city. This key will not work in any other city but Knoxville. So I would use this key, open it up, and your money is actually in here. And we usually go around once a week to collect the money, but this whole once this jar is filled up, it would hold about $65. So I'll put this back in here, and these meters have been around since the 30s, and of course the new ones are starting to accept credit cards, and this is all about how the meter works. And like I said, what fascinates me about the meter is it's held by a rubber band. It's what's hold this meter together, a rubber band. And when you install it, you want to face it towards the parking stall where the car is parked at. You want to make sure that the driver knows that this is his or her meter. But you can also put these arrows also would help you signify which car it belongs to, and of course the meter number. So say the meter was not working properly, a caller would say, hey, I'm at meter 440. That would specify which meter is broken down, and that would tell me where I need to go to. And once again, this is a 2-hour meter. Even though it says 30 minutes, I had put a 2-hour meter in there. I would have to change this to a 2-hour limit, so it can be so users know that, hey, this meter is 2 hours. This is all about meters, and this is a Duncan meter, a 1990 model. Thank you.